Hi everyone, how's it going? In this video, I'm going to show you guys the importance of having self-love, okay? When you have self-love, you don't like allow disrespect. You don't allow cheating. You don't allow making fun. Like I'm going to say, making fun of your partner, I guess a lot of partners are different, but making fun of your partner and how they look 24/7 is not joking around. Like that's not joking around anymore. That's really like, oh, I don't like how you look, you better fucking change it. You know, that's not a good thing anymore. So while a lot of couples are like, oh, playing around with each other, disrespecting and discriminating each other is okay. We just play like that. No, it's not. It gets to a certain point where it's not playing around anymore. It's like they say we're playing around to like cover it, but they're not really playing around anymore. All right, so here are the things that you need to look for, and these are the things that you need to do. Okay, if your partner like lies to you and says, "Oh, I'm just kidding," they're not kidding. If they speak to you with bad words directly, that's not cool. Cause let's say, "Pass me the control, you fucking bitch." Like, what is that? Like, that's not. And if you're okay with that, then you need to say you can't be okay with that. You know, if you're okay with that, it means that you don't love yourself. Like, how would you allow yourself to get spoken to like that? And it's not even like just you two. Like a relationship is just two people, yes, but si no se cuidan, and you know, kids are gonna happen and kids are gonna grow, and they're gonna grow up hearing that their parents talking to each other with bad words and stuff like that, and then their parents are gonna have a bad mouth. I mean, then the kids are gonna have a bad mouth, and then they're gonna talk to each other's siblings like that, and then it just becomes a freaking cycle, you know. The kids grow up and they have partners. Oh, why did you eat that much, you fat bitch? Like, to them it's gonna be normalized, and then to the other person it's gonna get thrown off because they were raised like that, and that's when they're gonna be like, oh shit, you know. And that's when bad patterns start happening. So believe it or not, if you are a bad person by saying bad words to your partners or this and that, you're actually becoming and creating a bad generation of patterns that are just yet to come. And I'm not saying everyone's perfect. No one is perfect, but the thing is, when we catch our mistakes, when we catch what we're doing wrong, it's good to fix it, because you don't want to build generational traumas. Exactly, you know, like, it's just a hard thing, but you don't want to build something that is not a good thing to build on a bad foundation, you know. But anyways, these are the three keys to self-love: not allowing disrespect from anyone, not allowing to them to bring you down, and also standing your own ground always and forever. So for me, let me just take you as an example really quick. I used to have this partner, and we were like 2 weeks into dating, and he wanted to speak to me a certain way already in front of my parents. By the way, I was in front of my parents, and he wanted to talk to me a certain way, and I got so shocked that came out of his mouth. I was like, "Are you serious? You're not gonna talk to me like that. If you think you're gonna talk to me like that, you're freaking hilarious. You better watch your mouth, because if you don't watch your mouth, then I'm gonna break up with you. It's gonna be over." And I was like, "This better be the last time you talk to me like that." Literally, dude, when I tell you, he was shocked. Like, he was like, and my parents were too. I was like, "What the heck? Like, do you guys think like I'm just gonna let him talk to me like that? Fuck no, you know." So there, like, I already like checked him de volada, and then it's just like a lot of other things started happening, and I just didn't allow that. You know, I just cut it off. So eventually, I broke up with him. But a lot of people that don't have self love or self respect can't do that. The thing is, you have to love yourself more than the other person, more than the relationship. And the only reason why I say that is because if you don't, then that's when you start having mental breakdowns. That's when you start feeling mentally irritated and stuff like that. A good relationship is not supposed to make you feel mentally irritated, mentally drained, mentally exhausted. No, it's supposed to be doing the opposite. It's supposed to help you grow. It's supposed to help you feel like a loving, abundant person. But if you're with someone that's like quite the opposite, it's not gonna feel like that, okay, guys? So again, don't allow to disrespect, don't allow lying, don't allow cheating, and this and that. But let me just take you guys another. I'm just seeing the pigeons right now, and I'm so distracted. There's like 10 on top of the house, and they're like shitting on each other. I'm not even playing. Meow, meow. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Anyways, so another thing, every relationship is different, and I understand that. And if you have boundaries, if you have communications, and most importantly, comprehension in the relationship, then whatever you do should be okay. Like, for example, I say cheating right now, right? Some couples are like into that. Not cheating necessarily, but like being with other people. So if you guys want to be with other people and you speak to each other about it, then that's not cheating because you tell them, "Hey, you know what if we get with someone else? Or what if we just become open, not necessarily exclusive?" It's the communication that matters. What if the other person feels the same way? Then you're going to be with each other but also be with other people. And as long as both parties agree, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not cheating. They could be swingers and stuff like that. But it's different than when one person really loves the other party and the other party's like, oh, like low key, like the girl was like, and he's saying it or she's saying it in their mind, oh, this person was flirting with me at the bar. My partner doesn't have to know. Let me get their number, and let's escalate the situation into their bedroom. Like, that's not good because you're hiding it from them. That's not something that's supposed to happen. But my point of this video is that when you have self-love and self-respect, you don't allow that. You don't allow for people to talk to you ugly. You don't allow lying, and you don't allow cheating. The first time you start seeing like sneaky things from your partner, you might not really have all the evidence. You just start just pinning it on your head. Oh, but this and this and this. Like, start writing it down in your head. Like, don't completely forget about it. And if you actually catch them cheating, then when you have self-love, you know that they're doing you dirty and that they don't actually love you and stuff like that. So you better leave. You better dip. Now, let me just tell you another thing. People cheat for 2 reasons. Because they're not getting enough from their partner or whatever, so they're looking for it somewhere else. Or another reason is they just don't love you. And, like, I know that that's not an excuse, but, like, just hear me out in this part, right? Cheating is not an excuse at all. It is not at all. You have to have communication with your partner. But, like, just put yourself on a cheater's perspective. So, like, imagine, and this is for a girl, right? I'm speaking on a girl's point of view right now. I'll speak for guys in a bit. But you go home and your husband doesn't even want to touch you. Like, he's disgusted by you. And all he wants you to do is cook dinner and make food and watch the kids, but he doesn't ever give you love or companionship. Or he just sees you as a maid. Then it would be understandable why the woman has those desires to be with another man, because he's not treating her how he's supposed to truly as a husband. So the girl may cheat because of that, literally. The man might cheat for the same reason in another aspect. The man comes home from working 40 hours a week, super tired, right? He wants love from his lady, from his woman. And, he's there doing her massage and stuff like that, making her feel loved. And obviously it gets to that point where he wants to do it with her. Make love to his partner, truly, what it should be. And she says, ew, back off, nasty, get off me. And this happens a lot, in girls' part and in boys' part. And, like, the boy's gonna feel worthless. Like, the man's gonna feel worthless. He's gonna be like, oh, like, the person that I'm with doesn't want to be with me in this way. Again, talk to them. If there's a communication, why do you not want to sleep with me? Why don't we want to be intimate or this and that? And if their reason is, oh, because I'm hurting down there. Oh, because I just don't feel comfortable right now. Oh, because I haven't showered. Like, just stuff like that. Then you can fix the problem. But if there's no communication, then they're going to go cheat. And again, I'm not saying that that's their person's fault, but they're always kind of like, someone cheats because they're fucking horny and because they don't want to be with one person only. And the other person cheats because maybe the other person is not treating them correctly. But again, I don't think cheating is right overall. I think communication is way better. But when you love yourself truly, you love yourself enough to not allow all those stuff. Okay, guys? So, once again, it's just important to have self-love and self-respect. And practice by looking at yourself in the mirror and smiling. And giving yourself kisses. And my video's about to end.